morning, afternoon, or evening, and welcome back to Edenia. Let's take a sleep first. Today we're playing some more Sky Factory 3. Yes, sir. We have just entered the farming age, and now we can actually do some stuff around here. Because the farming age is a very important age, especially if you're into mystical agriculture. So what we really need to do is we need to prepare a space for that, but we also want to get some power. Now, power is very important because we need the inhibitor obelisk to get the Enderman from spawning out. There is also a Britannia flower that does this, but the Britannia flower requires a constant stream of mana to work, and it will only teleport Enderman towards the flower. It does not prevent them from teleporting, it will just teleport them towards the flower, so it needs to be in the spawning area, which is a bit of a hassle. So I'd rather not do that. I'd rather just have this inhibitor obelisk which prevents Enderman from spawning altogether. So it will take Solarium, it will take an Ender Crystal, which is used in a Soul Binder. It will also take a couple of levels and a lot of Redstone Flux. The Soul Binder itself takes 4 different kinds of skulls, so we need to make an actual dark room where we can fight monsters instead of just killing them in a machine. So it takes quite a bit of preparation to do that. Also, we need an alloy smelter, but that's not the worst thing I've ever built. So that's just fine. What we're going to do first is we're going to make some magmatic. There we go, magmatic generators. It's from Extra Utilities 2. It takes lava, and it will simply make sure that we get power from lava, which is infinite in our case. So that's really great to have. We need some furnace generators, some machine blocks, which is chests, redstone and iron. It's not the worst. It's not the worst at all. So there we go. A bit of redstone and a bit of iron. We are running low, so I need to do a couple of sifting runs again, but we can do that in the meantime. If we're waiting on something, I can just do a little cut and then we have more resources, so that's great. Now, to upgrade these to furnace generators, we'll take more redstone, 2 for each, so we'll take 8 redstone, a lot of iron, 5 for each, so that's 20, and we also need furnaces. We'll just take these 2 because they're just sitting here in the way, really annoying, and we need 2 more, so let's grab some cobblestone from the belly of the beast. So that's 12, 16, there we go. And now, bam, we've got 4 furnace generators and now gold and lava buckets and even more redstone will upgrade these to to magmatic generators. There we go. So we've got gold, that's not the problem. We need 7 per 5 per generator, so that's fine. We need 2 of these for everyone, and we need buckets of lava. We do have 1 bucket, and we'll simply use this bucket over and over again. So what are we going to do? We've got some stuff over here. There we go. Now this is very easy to make. Just takes a bit of time. There we go. This one again. Boom. This one again. Oh, no, that's wrong. That was close. Great, and you last time. There we go, that's 4 magmatic generators. These magmatic generators we'll use to create some lava, but first we need to make a setup that will allow us to easily create lava very fast. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab a cobblestone generator. Oh wait, this is a bit in the way. You know what? We'll make a new one. We'll make a new one very fast, very quickly. So first we're going to need some water from the sink. There we go. Convert it into fresh water. Grab the old bucket. Go back down. Grab some lava. 6 cobblestone, I believe, out of the top of my head, and the glass. And I believe there's some glass still in here. There we go. Now that would create a cobblestone gen. Water and lava. There we go. That does create a cobblestone gen, and we can upgrade this with some iron. So there we go. Iron. To make it produce cobblestone even faster. It's a tier 2 now, so that's great. So what we can do is we can put the tier 2 down where the tier 1 is now. And fill this up. And now we can use this cobblestone generator for our lava situation for our power plants. Now we do want to have a nice place for the power plants because we're going to make it look nice as well. We also would like to make some fire water, because fire water is one of the nicer things to use to heat up the... oh, we need a magma block. That's fine, magma creams. I can make magma creams, that's fine. Where is our slime balls? There they are. So I need 4 of those. 4 blaze powder. There we go. Let's craft these together. No, not like this. Let's craft these like this first. There we go. Which will make a magma block. Now this magma block will convert water in a stone barrel, I do believe. Oh, no. Yeah, it's a stone barrel. So I'll grab a stone barrel. Something like this. There we go. And we'll fill it up with water, and this will produce fire water. Now fire water will significantly speed up the way that... now we do need the bucket again, yes. This will significantly speed up the creation of lava in a crucible. Instead of rate ×3, it will be ×7, so that's really good. It does take ages to transform those, so let's just prepare the space for now. Also, in the comments, I believe it was Super Mirza who suggested making some drums. I'm very sorry for this late reply, but I tend to record a couple of episodes at the same time. So if I don't respond to your comment right away, that's why. But yeah, drums are a very good solution for fluid early on. The singularity tanks as well, they're really cheap, just for iron. And since we have iron coming out of the buttholes right now, that's no problem at all. But these drums are really nice because you can pick them up and they will retain their storage. So that's really good. Easy to make too, just cobblestone and a wooden bowl. That's it. So that's really good. Also, you can empty out a drum by crafting it again. So that's really good. Let's see. I was making fire water. I want to spread the fire water over here and then have crucibles on top of them. The crucibles will fill up with cobblestone from this cobblestone generator. I might, well, I don't think I might. I will upgrade it with 8 iron. There we go. Just so it goes a bit faster. And yeah, there we go. Look at that. A nice tier 2 cobblestone generator. That's really nice to have. And what I really want to do right now is check on our fire water, because it takes a very long time. So I've made multiple stone barrels just because it takes so long. This one's done. That's good to know. 1 fire water bucket. I don't know if this burns wood. We'll have to see. So if I place it here, this will go quite a ways. So that's really good. And we'll have some crucibles on top of them. So let's have this one over here. Like so. So that's 11 crucibles exactly. That's exactly what I made. Quite a coincidence. I want to have another fire water over here because the rate at which they work goes down every couple of blocks. This one's rate 0, but that's because there's no water underneath them at all. And this is even... Oh! It's a couple of Endermen. These Endermen, they are a real menace, and we really have to find a solution for them soon. But yeah, well, I'll push this one off, just because I'm nice like that. Goodbye, Mr. Enderman. Back to the end with you. Alright, so, yeah, fire water. More fire water would be really good to have. I'm really not sure where to put a third one, because a rate of 8 is really good, you know, and I think we should put the cobblestone gen in the middle, over here. That, or should we put them at the ends? Cobblestone generator at the end and a barrel for lava at the other end. I think that would be nice. Something like this. Well, no, we're not going to save any lava, so this might as well be something else. A chest. We could have chests or crates of or more cobblestone generators, because one cobblestone generator will most likely not keep up. You know what? I'm just going to see how far it goes. We need at least 12 of these. There we go. And one of the transfer nodes. So if I put this on and I do it like this, I believe these will all fill up with cobblestone. And it might take a while. It does work, right? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does work. So it's seeking out which ones to fill first. That's great. Yeah, great. So this will fill up. That's all nice, and this will all turn into lava sooner rather than later. Now, the only thing indeed that we still need is a bit more fire water to make sure that every crucible works to at least a decent degree, and we can fill it up later if we need to speed it up more. For now, this will do nicely with the transforming. We might as well fill this one again, because we're going to use fire water for a lot of it, because lava is going to be the basis of our power generation. So this is going to be the setup. It's going to take a while, as I said, to actually do something with this. So you know what? I'll just be right back. And here we go. This is the end result. We've got one cobblestone generator tier 2 with a transfer node on top, some cables running across all of these crucibles, which are working at times 8 or times 7. I've used, per row, I've used 3 source blocks of fire water. One over here, and one over here. So these are times 8. The rest is times 7, which is plenty enough. And we've got some magmatic generators right here. We've got 400,000 RF ready to be used by any machine that deems them necessary. Now there is the art of transporting this RF to the underground, because we want the cables to be hidden. But there's also an item called a flux plug. So if we take a look, flux plug. Where is it? This is the flux plug, which sends energy, which needs a flux block, which is basically burnt redstone and a couple of flux cores. Iron vendor with some obsidian and some flux. That's all very easy to do. So I think we're going to do just that. But we do need some conduits or cables. Now there are very ugly cables which we can use, which is the second cable, as it's called. And the second cable is iron and redstone. Gives you 6, which gives you basically enough energy to do anything we like. But what I really would like are some conduits. I would really like to use these because they are just better looking, and not only that, they can be upgraded from each other. So the other cables, the second cables and the first cables from Solar Flux, they can't be upgraded. Once you make them, you're stuck with them. So that's a bit of a bummer. And these Ender energy conduits, they are really good. So we want to upgrade to these eventually. Also, the pressurized fluid conduits. Very sorry, the pressurized fluid conduits are very likely to be used in our system right there in the nearby future. But for now, we'll have a look at these. So, conductive iron is iron and redstone alloying, molten iron and molten redstone. We can just alloy this. That's no problem. We don't need to create the what's it called? We don't need to create the alloy smelter just yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to make 32 of those. There we go. Sort this. Put this in. Let it melt. I've turned the lever off, so that's safe. And this will create some molten redstone. Along with some iron, we'll make conductive iron, and we can make some conduit binders, which is clay, gravel, and sand. Clay, gravel and sand, not very hard at all. Let's make some of those as well. And there we are, a couple of conduits, very nice to have. Let's make an entire stack for now. Let's keep the rest, we might need some later. Let's put the conduit binders in here as well. Not because they're metals, but because they're used with metals, and only with metals. They're not used for anything else really. So let's just put it in there. Well, they are used in a travel anchor, truth be told, but those use metals as well. You know, I'm going to follow my heart and put them in there. I've also upgraded this just a little bit. I've got the pipes running along the side now, and here as well. Just to make it a bit more neat, so I can put cables on the front like this. I could put the flux plug on here, so that will be nice as well. This does connect, but I'm not too worried. This only connects to lava anyway. The reason I did it like this is because I want the lava and the cobblestone to be on separate networks. I don't want them crossing. So this is a nice clean way to do it. These 4 generators, they're not using any power obviously, so I can't really tell if we are keeping up with power. Let's take a look at what's it called? Capacitor banks. There we go. The basic capacitor bank will take basic capacitors, obviously. A bit of copper, a bit of redstone, a bit of gold. And redstone. So that's very, very nice to have. It's a really nice little capacitor bank, actually. I should make a couple of those. So we need some nuggets for this, which is fine. I can handle nuggets. Redstone, we're not doing too great on redstone, and these take 2 each. So just to make 1 capacitor bank, I'm through with my redstone. I need a block of redstone as well. That's not going to happen, not anytime soon. So we need to do some more sifting of dust to get more redstone. But that's fine. We'll leave this here. We'll come back to it later. For now, this will do just nicely. So let's take a look at flux. Because these flux plugs, they're really nice. Yeah, so one of the flux plugs will send energy and a pointer will receive energy. This will take a flux block, which is 5 burnt redstone, combined with another 16, so that's 21 burnt redstone, 16 obsidian and an eye of ender. And that will make 1. Right, so this is... yeah, it is quite expensive on the old redstone, but you know, for wireless transmission of energy, I'm willing to make some sacrifices. We need to have our sifting sieve ready, and we're gonna get some redstone real quick. There we go, the capacitor bank is up and running. We're producing about 160 RF per tick, if everything is going alright. These are now emptied out, and this one too. Yeah, we're producing around the 160 RF per tick mark, which is, at the stage we're in, plenty. So what we're going to do next is we're going to build the flux plugs. I really like saying that, flux plugs. So we're going to need to burn a couple of redstones. We're going to need to make 8 of these flux cores. So that's going to be 8 redstone, and we're going to need to make a block as well. So it's 13 redstone. I don't even have enough redstone anymore. Alright, so it's last, how should I call it? The last run I did for dust to get redstone only yielded me like 16 redstone dust, which is not the best. I know it's pretty rare, but it takes a lot of grinding to get the redstone you need, which is a terrible shame because otherwise I could have done this episode. Um, you know what? I'm gonna burn the redstone we have right now into flux. I don't know why this is still sitting here. I thought I cleaned you up. Oh well. You can do you can burn some redstone, that's fine. We've got some more glass, which is also fine. Really need to get some redstone. Do we get redstone from a mob system? Because I know witches spawn here every now and again. But apparently not often enough. Let's take a look at the loot bags we've got, because there's plenty. Let's see if we can get redstone from one of these loot bags. Oh yes, we can. From, oh, there it is. So we can get redstone from the green loot bags, the uncommon loot bags. So that's really nice. Let's craft everything we have into uncommon loot bags. There we go. Just to hope there's some redstone in there. So we don't have enough of those anymore. We could make them by degrading these. So that's very nice. Oh, look at that. Great. Oh, no, no, no. We need to do it the other way around. Wait. Let's craft green like this. Craft green like this. Craft green like this. Craft green like this. Look, that's a lot better. There we go. And we'll open these two first, because these are probably not the most useful. A couple of beans and strings and whatnot. Alright, so let's open this one. Oh, it... Does it actually... I think it might have deleted some of those. Chiseled bit bag, cake, some swords, and obsidian pants. That's really not too shabby. A focus sash, soul sand. Let's see, if I open this, does it... Yeah, it deletes the other ones. That's really nasty. So we should do something like this before we open them. Alright, good to know. What you can also do is you can also right-click them onto the chest. Shift right-click them and it will dump them in the chest. So that's a really nice method of doing it too. There we go. Let's get these going and these ones too. There we go. And let's take a look at what we got when this is all done. Probably not that much useful, but you know. There we go. Alright, so we got a bit of redstone. That's all we wanted really. We've got an obsidian sword, bucket, a shield, another Lexica Botania, prismarine. That's going to be real good. One of the things I really like as well are the slime boots. Look at this. You can bounce with the slime boots. Oh, that's really great. It doesn't work when you're jumping level, but if you jump down a bit, it will work. Oh, we've got a slime sling as well. Alright, so I believe that these go together. Like this. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a really nice way of... well, I wouldn't call it early flight, but, you know, it's not too bad. Oh, if you shift, if you hold shift, it doesn't work. I think you need to hold space to do it. Or can I just fall? Yeah, falling is fine. Just don't hold shift. Alright. Oh, that's really nice. And I believe this doesn't drain any durability at all. Nope. That's really great. Alright, what else did we get? We got some junk. A bit of soul sand, podzol, a water bucket, a sleep charm, cake, blue slime crystal. You know, the cake, we'll just put it down right here. All sorts of bits and bobs that we're not really gonna use at all. Except for maybe the prismarine, because I believe you can use these to make prismarine shards. Where is it? In a sag mill, yes. In a sag mill, these will turn into prismarine shards, which is nice. A crusher does the same. A hammer will do the same. Really great. Because we're going to need some prismarine shards in the nearby future. Obsidian, I'll take it. There's chance cube. There's no chance in hell I'll open a chance cube. Chiseled fluid bits. An obsidian shovel. Obsidian sword. All sorts of things we don't really use. Mysterious potion. Well, I'm just gonna put this stuff in some chests where they belong. Let's see. This is all metals and stuff. This will go in here. There we go. U2 diamond. We've got a focus sash. We've got some buckets. A sleep charm. All sorts of crap that we're not really going to use. There we go. All right. The extra Lexica Botania will go in here. We'll keep hold of the energy conduits, and I do believe that we now have enough redstone to actually do something useful with it. So there we go. These conduits are finally done. It took a while. And these are finally done as well. We need one more piece of coal. And yes, I know you can craft mini coals to make sure that you don't waste any fuel, but you know, it's just fine to use normal coal. We'll get plenty of normal coal. So yeah, I'm gonna make the flux plug real quick, and I'll be right back. There we go, one flux plug, great stuff. Now this is probably the only one we're ever gonna need. If we just put it right here. Now this thing will make sure that we've got plenty of energy. Create a new network. Where is it? There we go. Crimaclown's network. That's just fine. Private. Preview. Next color. You know, green is going to be fine. We'll have green power. There we go. So let's choose Crimaclown's network. And this will now send energy to any flux point that we make, which is even more redstone. So it's 4 redstone burnt into flux again, and then a block of redstone. And we also need to make Eyes of Ender for every one of these. So it's going to be quite expensive to do everything wirelessly, but it's going to be so nice not to have cables everywhere. We'll just have cables here for the creation of energy, and we can tower this up with more and more magmatic generators, and we can upgrade these to have better conduits. It's going to be great. It's all going to be great. So we've got a nice little 1 million RF buffer over here, and we can expand this one sideways. It's a multi-block, these capacitor banks. So that's really good to have this as a multi-block. And you know what? It's going to be great. It's going to be fine. It's going to be really nice. Oh, come on. And bonk. I really love this. You know, this is going to be great. This is going to be great. Just look at this. Oh god, that's the edge. I should really watch out with this. Alright, so thank you very much for watching. If you did like this episode, feel free to leave a like. It really helps the channel. And if you didn't like this episode, you're free to leave a dislike. It's there for a reason, and at least you're being honest on the internet. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you all next time. Have a great day.